Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm your girl Katrina. Excuse the way I look today. It was gym day and today is going to be a work with me day. So today I am really bummed out in t-shirt and sweats because y'all see this huge box. I have a huge sublimation order that I have to do. So this just came from the stainlesssteeldepot.com. Had a crazy sale going on, so I got it from there. No affiliate links, no anything. You have to just know when they have sales on. So I advise you guys, if you've never ordered from them, go to their page, sign up, and be on their mailing list because they had 48 tumblers for like $190 something. So that's like $4 a tumbler. I got on that real quick. Just in time for this order because I have 30 tumblers to do. So today we are going to be sublimating tumblers. Right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and unbox this. It is way too heavy for me to take upstairs by myself. So I'm gonna unbox it down here and take it up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy today's sublimation vlog. So if you already know me, then you know what time it is. It's time for another sublimation order. And this time it's a repeat customer. So I already have the artwork. I already know how it's going to turn out. So I'm unboxing these tumblers, a case of 48 from the stainlesssteeldepot.com. And I'm getting ready to set up everything. I'm using my Epson EcoTank 8550 and I'm running my nozzle head checks to make sure everything is running smooth. And I'm just going to go back to my settings and I'm going to do my printer settings. Paper source setting. I'm going to make sure that my letter size, see that? It says plain type. I'm going to switch that to premium matte. That's what I'm using for my sublimation paper. Now I'm ready to go. And just like mostly every time I do sublimation, I'm using Asa paper with Cosmos inks. Links are down below in the description box. Okay, so this is the first print, and these colors came out beautifully. I'm gonna make sure it fits perfectly before I go ahead and print the rest off, because I have to print off 30. Let's see if it's a perfect fit. It's a little bit taller, but that's fine. Perfect fit. Let's rock and roll. So because I had a fairly large order, I wanted to keep production flowing, so I did not stop to show you guys how to size the tumblers or anything like that because I have shown it numerous times in previous tumbler videos. So please refer to those if you want to learn how to size your tumblers. But I will have this template that I use, which I got from Creative Fabrica, linked down below. You can get so many templates for your tumblers for various sizes, and they have all the sizing as well. So that link will be down below. So I'm just printing everything out, and then I cut everything out. Want to keep everything in order so that way I can get ready to sublimate these tumblers without stopping. But I will show you how to get the perfect wrap. Here we go. So in order to get the perfect sublimation tumbler, it's all in the wrapping. So you want to take your paper, you want to make sure it's flush at the bottom of the tumbler, and you want to wrap it as tight as you can. Get a nice firm seal grip. Take your heat transfer tape, tape it all the way up alongside. You can do vertical, you can do horizontal. You want to get it nice and tight. Then you want to tape up the bottom. So I always tape my bottom now, and I'm making sure that there's no spaces. I want to make sure that there's no gaps. I'm pressing it firmly and mashing it all the way in because that's what will allow and cause ghosting. So make it flush all the way around in a circular motion. Look at that tumbler at the bottom, nicely tight. That's how you wrap your tumblers. So I'm finally finished with wrapping all my tumblers, taping them up. So now I just take my scissor and I cut off that excess. I always cut that off right to the top because I don't like to fold over my sublimation paper inside. Some people fold it over into the can, but when you do that, you could cause ghosting. I don't want any creases. So, you know, I have to do it at the bottom, tape it up at the bottom, but I do not like to fold and bend the paper inside because I don't want to create any ghosting. All right, so a straight edge at the top, and I just put like maybe 1 or 2 pieces of tape sometimes. That one just felt a little loose, so just to stabilize it in place, I'll just add a little piece of tape, and then I'm just going to add the shrink sleeve bags. So now I'm just going to go ahead, trim all this off, and then add my shrink sleeve bags. Then the party can really begin, because I know that's what you guys are waiting for. So I have my sublimation oven. I'm going to turn it to 195 degrees Celsius. I'm going to make sure I hit that hot air button. Make sure that is on. Let me cut my light on the inside, and I'm going to warm it up, heat it up, just like you would any normal mug press. So I just have it heating up for about 8 minutes. When I feel like it's hot enough, or it'll let me know once it gets to that desired temperature, because it will beep. And then I'll just go ahead and start sticking in as many tumblers as possible. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and begin to shrink wrap them with my hot air gun. I had another one. I still have another one. I keep that one in my garage now, but I just recently got this one from PYD Life. You can get this one off of Amazon. So I'm just gonna use this. Let me get my glove because I don't wanna burn myself. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of these done at once. Okay, so now that I have all 10 done, see how many? I have 30 tumblers, so if I can get 10 in at a time, that will be great. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on for 12 minutes. I'm gonna take it down to 195. And let's see how many we can fit in here. I'm gonna do it like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 sublimation tumblers. Let's go. I'm gonna put this up to 200, and we're gonna put this on 15 minutes. 15 minutes, guys. All right, so we got 10 tumblers in there, praying that they all come out perfect. Well, I just screwed up 10 tumblers, so we shall see before we do the next ones. So as you can see, I have it on 200 degrees Celsius. Normally I do 195. That's almost around 400 degrees. So 200 degrees Celsius is around like 392 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so I just put it on that one. I just want to see how it comes out. Okay, we're at like the halfway mark. I did turn it down to 195. Let's just check on it and just let's just see. I've never ever stopped it to open it up, but I want to check on these colors. Oh, you know what? I'm hoping that they're not too close, because they are getting stuck on each other a little bit. Y'all, I hope I didn't put too many. Oh my goodness. See, I'm showing y'all everything. They supplement, and that's for sure. But next time I won't put 10, because they are getting stuck. The heat shrink bags look like it's coming off of some of them. So we not, yeah. All right, so we might have to, I'm about to cry. Oh my God. Yeah, don't put 10. Don't put 10, because, yep. Oh my God. The heat shrink bags. Seriously? Seriously? Do y'all see what happened? Y'all see what happened? It's supplemented, right? But that top row. Alright, this is, I don't know what happened to the top. It didn't do it to the bottom. But that top row, baby. Alright, so I'm going to rewrap those. I'm gonna let those finish out. I'm gonna let that finish out, and we gotta figure out the top. We're not playing no games here. So this is how it, now I can see those colors popping through, right? So I'm just gonna rewrap them, because you don't want anything loose. Like you see how it's loose? So we wanna make sure everything supplements all the way around. I'm not sure. This is the first time that ever happened. So definitely supplement it for like at least 5 minutes or so. But I want to make sure it needs pressure. So we're going to stick them back in. That one, nothing happened. I could have stuck that one back in. So yeah, we're just going to rewrap some of them. I'm going to take these out. Hopefully these look like they are perfect. Put both things on because I'm not trying to burn myself, guys. Alright, so when they touch, they do... Alright, so I think these are still good, but they did touch. So I took the last two out and then I put the remainder back in to sublimate for another 5 minutes. Okay guys, it just stopped. Let's see how it goes. I'll unwrap these last. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap those first. Those should be cooled down. I know they sublimated. I just hope there's no ghosting. Alright. Let's go ahead and begin to unwrap. Lord, if you love me, please let these come out perfect. And out of 30, we'll see how many we got perfect. This is the only part I hate about tumblers. Here we go, moment of truth. Unwrapping the first tumbler, and look at those colors. This came out flawless. Perfect. I just love sublimation, don't you? Okay, I had to stop for a consultation, but look at that. I'm showing y'all. This was the first one. We had a little bit of ghosting. This is the second one. Literally almost perfect. Look at that bottom. Maybe that back, right? But look, come on now. This is what we're talking about. This is what we want for every tumbler. This is what we want for every tumbler. Perfect seamless line. Seamless line. Perfect at the top. Top to bottom. Oh yeah. Let's keep it moving. Let's unwrap all the rest. We almost there. Alright, here we go. Boom. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Always nice to have a nice clean line. Clean line all the way to the top. These colors are just gorgeous. Really gorgeous. And I'm hoping that the camera is really picking it up and doing it justice. So sometimes when you're putting on the shrink sleeve, you know, you can heat it up too much and it'll start to spread and tear. I want to make sure this is even though it feels tight, I want to make sure it's really, really tight. So you can add on these silicone bands. I popped 2 of them, so I only have 1 left. You can also use these. All these came up at Amazon, and all you would do is put this over it. If you use this, then you don't technically need a shrink sleeve bag at all. So you can do this, and all you would do is like hit it all the way down. I'm gonna do this one. It's real easy to get on, guys, but taking it off is hell. So I'm gonna show you. I added this only because that side wasn't as tight. Or instead of rewrapping the whole entire thing, I would just cut the shrink sleeve bag, right? And I can use it for 2 different tumblers. So I would rewrap one side, just showing you different like little tricks. Rewrap one side and then use it again on another tumbler. Use the other half on another tumbler. So these are just like little extra ways that, you know, you can make sure if this happens, you want to make sure that you get a complete, really tight seal, because it needs that pressure in order to sublimate. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add that around there, so that way I get the perfect seal. Okay? That beep lets me know when the oven has reached its desired temperature to heat. So the time limit that they give, I do believe you can do less, but I just go ahead and put it like 12 minutes, you know, depending upon how many I have in here. You know, you can't hurt doing more in here. In the mug press, you can definitely hurt, you know, adding too much time or too much pressure. So when you start to see the coloring, that's when you know you've sublimated good. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put 10 in this time. I don't know why, I feel like this time, you know, it's touching, last time it wasn't. Now you can stand them up, but there is a rack down there. So, you know, standing them up is not gonna give you, like, you're not gonna be able to fit as many. Next time I'll stand them up so that way you guys can see. But I'm just wanna make sure I space them out this time so they're not sticking. All right, so that should be good. I'm gonna do 10 minutes this time. 10 minutes this time. All right, I'm still unwrapping. Next batch is out. So I'm gonna go ahead, check the color. This one is fine. That one is fine. I'm gonna open it just to see, but I'm hoping that the colors are not going to bleed into each other. So I did want to point out I'm using brand new heat shrink bags. I've never used these bags before, so this is a brand new pack. So this is probably what it is, because I have never ever had this happen. Normally I get my heat shrink bags from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and I think these came from, I don't even want to say, I really don't want to say. Either these are PYD Life or these are Amazon. Yeah, because I just opened this bag and I gotta find the wrapping. I think I threw it in the garbage. So that might be, here it is right here, Sublimation Shrink Sleeve Bags. Let's see. Made in China. I gotta look. I'm not sure where I got these bags from. So these are either Amazon. They don't say PYD Life. So I think these are Amazon shrink sleeve bags. So yeah, that might be why they're touching and peeling, because that's never happened before. So they're like melting off, if you can see that. And this has literally never happened to me. Let me know if this has ever happened to you guys. All right, let me just see how this one looks. I'm really nervous to unwrap it because I want to make sure that side's sublimated. And I can see that that did over there. So let's just see what it looks like, because I don't know at what time the shrink sleeve bag started to peel back. All right, here we go. The reveal right here on camera. Take the tape off on the inside. Oh, that came out perfect. I can't even tell. That literally came out perfect. And the bottom is perfect. Spot on, no ghosting. Let's unwrap all these suckers. We good to go. All right, so it melted off, but it still held a nice tight, and it was right in here in this area. Right in here in this area, because I remember, or either this, yeah, it was right in here in this area because I know there was no words. All right, guys, that looked great. Let's keep it moving. I'm gonna show you this one. So let's see if we can get this out. I want you guys to see how, now this one is coming off actually a little bit easier. All right, so that one actually came off easy. That one actually came off easy. Last one. So look at that. Look how they all coming out. But if I pull them apart, oh, these didn't do too bad. Okay. Okay, those didn't do too bad. I put 10 in there too. I want it. Look. Oh my God, they stuck together. I think the longer you have them in, that's when they start, you know, like melting. Alright, so these 10 didn't do too bad. And I did this one only for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Alright, so let's see how these did. So So I'm just going to clean these off and start putting the tops on. I'm going to redo 2, but I wanted to point out that you can burn off the sublimation. It's not going to be a lot. So I'm going to show you what you can do to salvage your tumblers when you do mess up. Remember, I had this order before. This is for a church group, and the first time they ordered like 65. So of course I messed up some, just really wanting them to be perfect. So I burned them off and I'm trying to resublimate, but it does not look right when you resublimate the same exact image, because if you don't get it perfectly on it, you know, you can still see a little bit of the background. So these I will alcohol ink, or I can spray paint them. But I'll show you how you can redesign these. So I'll probably be doing like the alcohol ink marble effect with these tumblers in my next tumbler video. So I'm just going to clean these off, put on the lids, print out the last 2, and pack them up and ship them off. So if you are consistent with your tumblers, with your process, the steps that you do, you get beautiful sublimation tumblers every time. So I use my sublimation oven whenever I am doing a large order for my tumblers, because they come out beautiful, they come out smooth, no texture on the tumblers like I've stated in previous videos when using a mug press or a tumbler press. So I love using my sublimation oven. As you can see, you can fit 10 in there, but you know, my paper, the brand of paper was kind of like sticking, so this is the first time using that brand of paper, because I know I've done 10 in there before and it never happened. So it just varies on which shrink wrap sleeves that you are using. Okay, normally I get mine from Heat Transfer Warehouse, but this time I use the ones, I believe I got them from Amazon. I'm using the Cosmos ink. I'm using this Eco Tank system, the 8550. Listen, I still haven't even done my ICC profile, and these colors come out beautiful, flawless, and it's Eco Tank. It's like the ink never runs out. So I'm telling you, if you don't have an Eco Tank, I don't care what printer it is, if you don't have an Eco Tank for your sublimation printer, you're sleeping. This works beautifully. All these prints I printed out, and my chamber is still full. Let's take a closer look before I end the video. Y'all see where that ink is at? And I have been using this since I bought this. Have not refilled my ink yet. It just prints like the Energizer Bunny. I'm using the 8550, guys. And these colors, these tumblers are beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so this is how they came out up close. And these are the worst 3 that I did. I will show you that. So I will be redoing these. These are the ones that messed up. Out of 30 tumblers, I'm okay with messing up 3, because all I have to do is take the sublimation ink off and redo them for a different design. Alright, so a little bit of ghosting, but other than that, we're good to go. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Alright, so I'm just gonna put all the lids on these. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.